The stock market just had one of its worst days since 2022, with the Dow Jones falling almost 900 points because investors are getting worried about a recession. And it wasn't just stock that felt the heat. Bitcoin price fell down to below $80,000, and even gold price dipped into the red. Now, market downturns like these can be very scary, but they also create some of the best wealth building opportunities of our lifetime, guys. While the most people are panicking, the financially savvy are picking up, the good investment opportunities they find in this. Those who are, investment savvy, they are taking advantage of the opportunity around now. This is why Wall Street gets so rich during this recession, because they don't do what everybody else is doing, right? They think the other way around. So this trade war between the United States and Canada is really escalating right now. Canada said they would potentially shut off electricity to the United States. This sent the stock market falling right away, guys. Then Trump responded by saying, "Oh, we're going to raise the tariff on Canada." This sent the stock market falling even further without him knowing, right? Then Canada said, "Okay, we don't want that to happen. We will remove electricity surcharge on the United States." This sent the stock market again, going down, and Trump didn't know this, right? So, but who will suffer this? The populace, people around, people in both countries will suffer for this. However, Trump responded by saying, "Thank you, but we might still raise tariff on Canada," which then caused the stock market to fall again today. If you've been watching, if you've been monitoring stock market on this day, today is 12th of March 2025, the stock market is falling big time. The roller coaster in the trade war translated to a roller coaster in the stock market, leaving many investors confused, especially after we saw one of the worst days in stock market since 2022. This is like the worst since the 2022 after pandemic. Now, the downturn like this can be very, very scary, guys, but they also create some of the best wealth building opportunity of our lifetime. That means we need to take advantage of this time. Many investors are very nervous right now, thinking, "Oh, what's going to happen? They're going to run into loss." Well, it all started with the Trump tariff, right? Which were paused and then brought back. Now, Trump has been talking about enforcing the tariff and potentially, beefing them up, right? This has investors concerned about what they're going to do to the economy. This has investors concerned about what it's going to do to the economy, consumer spending, and inflation. So now this brings my concern to inflation. We haven't solved the original inflation problem going on in the country, in Canada right now, and now investors are worried about how tariff could make inflation to go worse, right? Think about it. Apparently, about sometime last year, we were getting the hike in prices of commodities. Now the trade war is happening. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? People are panicking. If you're a long-term investor, meaning you invest in the economy for years or decades. But the reason this is difficult is that traditional media thrive on selling fear, panic, and emotion. They get paid when you click. That's how they get their own money. That's how the game works, right? So they just want you to panic so that whenever you click, they get their own money. So I've seen this game work. People get caught up in the fear when market crashes, right? Thinking this time is different, the economy won't recover, and so on. But time and time again, market go down and then they go up right again. It might take a few weeks, might take a few months, but then trust me, it's definitely going to go back up. Okay, right now, let's quickly look at the history. Let's look at the history. In 2022, the stock market fell 20%. People who bought in 2022 got a great discount. and I've seen big gains since then. Those who bought at that time in 2022, they have big gains. So also in 2020, we saw the fastest stock market crash in history. That was during pandemic. It was even faster than the Great Depression and Great Recession. The pandemic caused panic, but those who bought during the dip saw a rapid recovery. So those who bought at that time can testify to what I'm saying right now. So if you bought at that time, man, I know you'll be somehow rich right now. Also in 2028, stock and real estate prices crashed. Everyone feared a financial meltdown, but those who invested made a lot of money. So guys, during downtown of market of market, please don't be scared. Do not panic. All you need to do is to be calm, set your game, see where you want to invest in, right? So what's your strategy? You can be a passive investor. If you want to do this, you can be a passive investor or an active investor, or even both. A passive investor follows the ABB strategy, always buying. You buy into the market consistently, whether it's up, whether it's down, or even sideways. You keep buying. Follow this strategy of buying every week, no matter what. Just keep buying, especially at this time. And also, I want you to know that an active investor look for market shift and individual company opportunities. This takes more time and research. So you need to research, and it takes time. This takes time. Do not be in a rush. You look at the industry where money is flowing. You have to analyze the companies and wait, for the right price at the right time. Also, here is what you need to do as Canadians. This is what you need to do as Canadian. Number one, you need to stay calm. When you are calm, you see opportunity instead of fear, right? When you are calm, you stay calm and collected, you see opportunities instead of being full of anxiety. Two, you make sure you have money to invest. If you see a great opportunity but have no money, you can't take advantage of it, guys. You can't. There's no way you can take advantage. And this we've been emphasizing on in our video. If you go to Ask the Adeles on our past video, we talk about people, saving money and investing. And number three, know your strategy. Make sure you know your strategy. Passive, active, or both, even both, they take action and execute it. Take action and execute it. Okay. But disclaimer, I want you to know that I'm just a YouTube guy, right? I'm talking from experience and researches that I've made, right? So do not depend on what I tell you right now. You also still need to go do your own research. Most people that do investment, sometimes they lose, sometimes there is loss, right? Always do your research. Also, I want us to know that history shows us that while downturns happen, the economy and market eventually recover. So why are you panicking? Why are you panicking? If you believe in the long-term strength of the US economy or even Canada economy, how can Canadians be affected with this? I want us to discuss how Canadians can be affected in this trade war. Rising cost of consumers, tariff on Canadian goods could increase prices on essentials like food, raw materials, and even imported products, right? The number two, the stock market volatility. The TSX may follow US market decline. It may follow US market decline, creating risk for investors, but also opportunity to buy at lower price. When this happens, I keep repeating, it is opportunity to buy, at this time. Then inflation concern, there is always inflation. Higher business costs from tariff could lead to inflation, right? Forcing the Bank of Canada to raise interest rates and making borrowing even more expensive. Today, I've been following the news. The Bank of Canada are saying later today they'll be telling us the new interest rate, right? So we don't know what's going to happen. Probably by tomorrow, I'll be making another video telling us about the interest rate that they come up with, what it will look like. Another thing I want us to know that it might have impact on is the impact on energy and exports. Impact on energy and export. Uncertainty in Canada's energy sector and reduced US demand for export could hurt industries like automotive, steels, and even manufacturing industry. And then there will be increase in job insecurity and put pressure on small business that rely on US trade. Then let's look at how Canadians can protect their finances. How can I protect my finances as a Canadian, right? All I need to do is to invest. Invest. I'll keep talking about it. Invest. Market downturn creates opportunity to buy quality stocks at lower prices, right? Stick to long-term strategies and avoid panic selling. Right now, do not sell. Don't panic. Whatever goes down will definitely come up. Every time this happens, it definitely shoots up back, right? Do not sell. Number two advice that I will give Canadians is that they should stay on budgeting. With inflation uncertainty, reducing unnecessary expenses and building an emergency fund is more important than ever. Make sure you budget every of your expenses. Debt management. How do you manage your debt? Those of you who are in debt. I used to be in debt, but thank God I'm done paying everything right now, right? Higher interest rates could make a debt more expensive. So paying off higher interest debt should be your priority right now. So if you have if you have debts that are of high interest, make sure you pay it off. It should be your priority right now. Diversification is the last one that I like to talk about. Make sure you diversify. Every Canadian should consider diversifying right now. You should diversify your investments across different assets like stocks, like real estate, commodities, and so on to reduce risk. Okay? But in all of this, what I want you to know to do is to stay calm. Stay calm, watch out for those things that you think might get you into trouble when buying. Okay, don't just buy blindly. Do your research and stay calm. You have a strong chance of becoming a millionaire over time, right? Use a compound interest calculator and see for yourself. What does all this mean for you while the trade war creates uncertainty? The key is to stay informed and stay prepared. Rising cost, market volatility, and recession risk can feel overwhelming, but they also bring opportunities for those who know how to navigate them. So guys, if you've got value for this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notification so you never miss any update, right? And let me know in the comment section how you are preparing for these economic changes. Are you investing? Are you cutting costs or doing something else? Let's know about this. Comment in the section below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video tomorrow. Bye.